Anna, a 30-year-old woman, lived a full life with her husband Lucas. They lived in a charming house inherited from Anna's mother, full of memories and stories that had surrounded her since childhood. Every corner of the house told a story, every piece of furniture had an associated memory, and every wall held laughter, tears, and unique moments. Anna had always been a sensitive and affectionate woman, valuing every little thing in her life. She worked as a teacher, dedicating herself passionately to her children, while Lucas was an ambitious lawyer, always looking for new opportunities to rise professionally. Despite their differences, the love between them was true and strong, or so Anna believed. One afternoon, a renowned doctor knocked on the door of Anna and Lucas's house. He offered an exorbitant sum for the house, claiming that the land had great value for the construction of a private clinic. Anna, with her heart attached to the memories and sentimental value of the home, immediately refused. For her, no amount of money in the world could replace the memories of her mother and the comfort of her home. "Are you crazy, Anna? Think what we could do with that money," exclaimed Lucas, visibly irritated. "We could buy a new house, invest it, travel the world." "Lucas, this house means much more to me than any amount of money. Here are the memories of my mother, my childhood. I can't just sell it all for a handful of money," Anna replied, trying to remain calm. Anna's refusal created a major conflict between the couple. Lucas couldn't understand Anna's emotional attachment to the house and felt she was being irrational. The arguments became frequent and intense, turning the cozy atmosphere of the house into a silent battlefield. To complicate matters further, Helena, Lucas's mother, had an accident and needed constant care. Lucas insisted that she move in with them, arguing that there was no other option. Anna, although reluctant, agreed to look after Helena. However, living together was difficult. Helena, a woman with a strong personality and rigid opinions, didn't make life easy for Anna. "You should have sold the house, Anna. It would have been better for all of us," Helena would say in one of her usual comments, which always carried a critical tone. Anna felt suffocated, caught between Helena's constant demands and the fights with Lucas. The situation seemed untenable, but her determination to preserve her mother's home kept her going. She knew she had to find a way to keep the peace and resolve the conflicts that were tearing her life apart. The days became heavier and heavier for Anna. The tension in the house increased with every argument, and Helena's constant presence seemed to suck away all the positive energy that remained. Anna felt exhausted, but she continued to fight for what she believed was right. One day, after a long day at work, Anna began to feel unwell. At first, she attributed her tiredness to stress and the exhausting routine. However, the symptoms persisted and worsened, prompting her to see a doctor. The news came as a devastating blow. Anna had been diagnosed with cancer. The ground seemed to collapse beneath her feet. Anna felt a mixture of fear, sadness, and despair. She needed support, but when she shared the news with Lucas, she received a cold and indifferent response. "Anna, this is terrible, but we have to keep thinking about the future. Perhaps it's even more important to sell the house now to ensure that we can pay for your treatment," said Lucas, without showing the empathy that Anna so desperately needed at that moment. Helena didn't show much compassion either, worrying more about her own comfort than Anna's health. The loneliness Anna felt intensified, and she realized that she would have to face this battle practically alone. Only her friend Laura and a few relatives offered the support she so desperately needed. Laura, always caring and present, became a crucial source of strength and encouragement for Anna. "You're not alone, Anna. We'll get through this together. I'll be by your side every step of the way," Laura promised, holding Anna's hand tightly. The treatment was long and painful. Hannah faced surgeries, chemotherapy sessions, and the devastating effects of the disease on her body and spirit. But despite the adversity, she never lost hope. In the midst of the pain, she found moments of peace in remembering her mother and the lessons of resilience she had taught her. During this period, the house began to need urgent repairs. The roof, in particular, was in a terrible state. Lucas, concerned about the value of the property, hired a bricklayer called Miguel to carry out the repairs. Miguel, a simple and kind man, brought along his son Pedro, a boy full of energy and joy. Anna, initially withdrawn, gradually found herself captivated by Miguel's kindness and Pedro's liveliness. They brought a new light into the house, an energy that Anna hadn't felt for a long time. Conversations with Miguel became a relief, an escape from the suffering that surrounded her. "Miguel, I can't thank you enough for everything you're doing. Not just for your work, but for bringing a little joy to this house," said Anna with a sincere smile. "No need to thank me, Anna. Sometimes a little light comes from where we least expect it," Miguel replied with an understanding look. Over time, Anna began to realize that Miguel wasn't just a bricklayer. He had become a friend, a confidant, someone she could trust. Their friendship blossomed, and Anna found in Miguel a new reason to smile, even in the face of adversity. Miguel's support and friendship proved fundamental for Anna, who continued to face her battle with cancer. Miguel was always there, helping with the housework and offering words of encouragement. Pedro, with his innocence and energy, brought joy to every corner of the house, reminding Anna that there was still so much to fight for. One afternoon, after an exhausting session of chemotherapy, Anna received news that changed everything. Her doctor, with a restrained smile, informed her that the cancer had regressed significantly. "Anna, the results are positive. We seem to be winning this battle," he said, with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. Anna cried with relief and joy. It was a new chance at life, an opportunity to start again. She shared the news with Laura, who hugged her tightly, both crying with happiness. "I knew you'd make it, Anna. You're stronger than you think," said Laura, wiping away her tears. When she told Lucas and Helena the news, their reaction was cold. "That's good, Anna, but we still need to sort out the house," said Lucas, without any emotion. Helena just mumbled something about hoping that Anna would no longer need intensive care. Anna realized that, despite her victory over the disease, her struggle at home was far from over. The friendship between Anna and Miguel began to evolve into something deeper. There was an undeniable connection between them, a mutual understanding that transcended words. They began to meet more often chatting for hours after Miguel's workday had ended. They laughed often, and Anna felt more and more alive around him. One day, while they were watching Pedro play in the garden, Miguel plucked up the courage to talk about his feelings. "Anna, I know you've been through a lot, but I want you to know that you've brought a new light into my life. I've never met someone so strong and inspiring," he confessed with a twinkle in his eye. Anna, touched by Miguel's words, felt her heart beat faster. "Miguel, you and Pedro have brought joy at a time when I thought it was impossible. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that I don't want to live without you by my side anymore," she replied sincerely. Over time, Anna and Miguel's relationship blossomed. They became inseparable, sharing dreams and plans for the future. Anna found a new family in Miguel and Pedro, a family that truly supported and valued her. Lucas, noticing the closeness between Anna and Miguel, began to show signs of jealousy and resentment. He felt he was losing control over Anna and the house he wanted so much to sell. Arguments between them became more frequent, but Anna, now strengthened by overcoming cancer and by Miguel's love, didn't let herself down. "Are you getting involved with that bricklayer, Anna? I can't believe you're exchanging our lives for him," exclaimed Lucas, furious. "Lucas, I'm exchanging a life of lies and greed for a life of truth and love, something you've never been able to offer me," Anna replied firmly. "This house is my home, and Miguel and Pedro are my new family. You and your mother have never understood what that means." The tension reached its peak when Lucas, in a last act of desperation, tried to sell the house without Anna's consent. He forged her signature on the sale documents, but was discovered by Laura, who immediately warned Anna, "He can't do that, Anna. This is your house, and he has no right to sell it without your consent," said Laura indignantly. Anna, strengthened by Miguel's presence and Laura's support, decided to take definitive action. She hired a lawyer and started divorce proceedings. Lucas, realizing that he was losing everything, tried to reverse the situation, but it was too late. Anna was determined to move on. Miguel, always by Anna's side, supported her every step of the way through this painful process. "You deserve to be happy, Anna, and I'll be here to make sure you have the life you've always dreamed of," he said, holding her hand firmly. Finally, after months of legal battles, the divorce was finalized. Lucas and Helena left the house, taking with them only their resentments and frustrated ambitions. Anna, now free, felt an enormous weight lifted from her shoulders. It was the beginning of a new life, full of hope and possibilities. Anna and Miguel married in a simple ceremony, but full of love and meaning. Pedro, now considered Anna's son, was radiant with happiness. Laura, who had always been by Anna's side, gave a moving speech, reminding everyone of the strength and resilience that Anna had shown throughout her journey. Today we celebrate not only the love between Anna and Miguel, but the victory of true happiness over greed and betrayal. "Anna, you are an inspiration to us all," said an emotional Laura. Anna, now married to Miguel and pregnant, found a new purpose in her life. She was surrounded by people who truly loved her, and the house that was once just a memory of her past became a home full of new memories and dreams. With Anna's pregnancy, life in the house inherited from her mother took on a new rhythm. The presence of Pedro, with his energy and contagious joy, filled the days with laughter and games. Miguel, always helpful and dedicated, took care of Anna with an affection she had never experienced before. Every gesture of love and care was a constant reminder that she had made the right decision in choosing to stay with him. The preparations for the baby's arrival brought a new wave of activity to the house. Miguel renovated one of the bedrooms into a cozy nursery, while Anna and Pedro decorated the walls with colorful drawings and paintings. The atmosphere of expectation and happiness enveloped the house, creating an atmosphere of peace and hope. However, the tranquility was interrupted by an unexpected visit. One day, Lucas and Helena appeared at the door of the house, apparently repentant and wanting to rekindle the ties that had been broken. Helena, now visibly more fragile, seemed to be struggling with loneliness and the consequences of her past actions. "We want to talk, Anna. We need to resolve our differences," said Lucas, with a tone of voice that tried to sound sincere. Anna, her heart divided between compassion and mistrust, allowed them in. Miguel, although worried, stayed by Anna's side, ready to support her in any decision she made. During the conversation, Helena confessed that she regretted her actions and that, after Lucas left home, she had realized how wrong she had been. "I never appreciated what you did for us, Anna. And now, more than ever, I see how unfair I was," said Helena, with tears in her eyes. Lucas, for his part, admitted that his greed had clouded his judgment and that he had lost everything that really mattered. "I only wanted the best for us, but I ended up losing what really mattered. You, Anna. I know it's late, but I wanted to ask for forgiveness." Anna, although touched by Helena and Lucas's words, knew that forgiving didn't mean forgetting. She had a new life, a new love, and a baby on the way. She decided to give them a chance at redemption, but with caution. "Lucas, Helena, I appreciate your words and I'm sorry for what you've been through, but my life has changed, and now I have a new family that loves and respects me. I'm willing to try to rebuild our relationship, but it will be with clear boundaries. I don't want any more conflict or greed in my life," Anna said firmly. Lucas and Helena accepted the condition, understanding that trust would have to be rebuilt little by little. Anna knew it would be a difficult road, but she also knew that she had the strength and support to face any challenge that came her way. With the baby's arrival approaching, Anna and Miguel dedicated themselves even more to preparing the house and the family for this new stage. Pedro, enthusiastic about the idea of being a big brother, helped with everything he could, from tidying up the nursery to choosing toys and clothes for the new member of the family. The weeks passed quickly, and Anna felt a mixture of anxiety and growing joy. Miguel, always by her side, made sure she felt comfortable and safe. Evenings were filled with conversations about the future, dreams and plans for the new family. One day, Anna and Miguel decided to organize a small gathering at home to celebrate the new phase of their lives. Laura, who had become an essential part of Anna's life, was the first to arrive, bringing gifts and much joy. Other close friends and relatives also came, filling the house with laughter and lively conversation. During the meeting, Lucas and Helena showed up, fulfilling their promise to try to rebuild family ties. Although the tension was still palpable, their presence brought a sense that perhaps peace was possible. Lucas, now more humble and introspective, kept a low profile, observing Anna and Miguel's happiness from afar. Helena, on the other hand, tried to get closer to Pedro, looking for a connection that hadn't existed before. The boy, with his open and loving nature, accepted his grandmother with ease, bringing a smile to Helena's face. At the height of the party, Ana felt a slight contraction. At first, she thought it was just a common pregnancy discomfort, but the contractions began to intensify. Miguel, sensing the situation, immediately sprang into action. "Is it time, Ana?" he asked with a mixture of concern and excitement. "I think so, Miguel. I think our baby is coming," Ana replied, trying to control her breathing. Laura and the other friends quickly organized everything to take Ana to the hospital. Lucas and Helena, visibly nervous, followed the group, hoping that everything would go well. The next few hours were a whirlwind of emotions, but Miguel remained by Ana's side, holding her hand and offering all the support he could. Finally, after an intense labor, Ana gave birth to a healthy baby girl. Tears of joy and relief streamed down the faces of everyone present. Miguel, with the baby in his arms, looked at Ana with love and gratitude. "She's beautiful, Ana. You were incredible," he said, kissing her forehead. Ana, exhausted but radiant, smiled at her daughter. "Welcome to the world, my little one. We're all here to love and protect you." The baby's arrival brought a new light into Ana and Miguel's life. The house, previously marked by conflict and pain, now resounded with the sounds of new life and renewed hope. Ana knew that despite the challenges that could still arise, she had found true and lasting happiness. The first few months after her daughter's birth were challenging, but full of joy. Little Sophia, with her bright eyes and contagious smile, brought a new energy to the house. Pedro, now a proud big brother, helped with the chores and loved to entertain his little sister with his games and songs. Miguel and Ana worked together as a real team, sharing responsibilities and celebrating every little milestone in Sophia's development. The house was always full of laughter and lively conversation, and each day brought new memories to cherish. Helena, trying to make amends for her past mistakes, began to visit the house more often. She made an effort to create a relationship with Sophia and reconnect with Pedro. Although Ana remained cautious, she allowed Helena to be part of her children's lives, believing that they all deserved a second chance. Lucas, on the other hand, remained more distant. He occasionally visited, but the relationship between him and Ana was still cold and formal. Ana realized that Lucas was struggling with his own demons, trying to find meaning after the loss of his marriage and his previous life. In the midst of all these changes, Ana felt a growing need to give back for all the help and support she had received. She decided to start a community project to support women who, like her, were facing health and personal challenges. With the help of Laura and Miguel, she began organizing meetings and workshops in the community, offering emotional and practical support to anyone who needed it. "Ana, this is wonderful. You're helping so many people find hope and strength," said Laura, emotional during one of the events. "I know how hard it is to face all this alone. If I can make a difference in someone's life, then everything I've been through will have been worth it," Ana replied with determination. The project grew rapidly, attracting the attention of the community and even the local media. Ana became an inspirational figure, showing that resilience and love could overcome any adversity. Miguel and Pedro were always by her side, supporting her and actively participating in all her activities. At one of these events, Ana was approached by a young woman called Carla, who was struggling with a recent cancer diagnosis. Carla, desperate and without support, found in Ana a mentor and friend. "Ana, I can't thank you enough for everything you're doing for me. You've given me new hope," said Carla, gratefully holding Ana's hands. "You're not alone, Carla. We'll face this together, step by step. You're stronger than you think," Ana replied, with an encouraging smile. Ana's positive impact on Carla's life and that of many other women reinforced her purpose. She knew that, despite all the challenges she had faced, she had found a new life mission. Every victory, every smile, every expression of gratitude was a testimony to the power of love and compassion. Ana and Miguel's life continued at a harmonious pace. Little Sophia was growing rapidly, filling the house with joy with her first words and faltering steps. Pedro, now older, was proving to be a loving and protective brother, always ready to help his little sister and take part in Ana's community project activities. The meetings organized by Ana continued to attract many women from the community who found there a safe space to share their stories and seek support. Laura, who was always present, was an essential part of the organization and emotional support for the participants. At one of these meetings, Anna met a woman called Teresa, who was going through a particularly difficult time. Teresa had recently lost her husband and was struggling to raise her 2 children on her own while facing a series of health problems. "Anna, I feel like I'm not going to make it. It's all so hard, so lonely," said Teresa with tears in her eyes. Anna, with the experience she had gained along her own journey, offered words of encouragement and support. "Teresa, you're not alone. We're here to help you. You're stronger than you think, and we'll find a way to get through all this together." Miguel, always attentive and supportive, also got involved, offering practical help with the immediate needs of Teresa and her children. Little by little, Teresa began to find strength and hope, becoming another story of overcoming within Anna's project. Meanwhile, Lucas, who had remained distant, began to show signs of change. He began to attend the project's meetings, initially in a shy and reserved way, but gradually he opened up and took an active part. Anna, although surprised, saw this as an opportunity for reconciliation and personal growth for Lucas. "I know I've made a lot of mistakes, Anna. I want to be part of this change. I want to help in some way," Lucas said during one of the meetings. Anna, although still cautious, decided to give Lucas another chance. "If you're really willing to change and help, then welcome. Everyone deserves a second chance," she replied with an encouraging smile. Lucas's involvement brought a new dynamic to the project, showing that even those who had failed in the past could find redemption and purpose through serving others. His presence also helped to reduce the tension between him and Anna, creating a healthier and more cooperative relationship. Helena, observing the changes in Lucas, also began to get closer to Anna and Miguel. She recognized that she had been unfair and tried to make amends by offering help and support in the project's activities. "Anna, I know I can't change the past, but I want to be a present grandmother and support you and Miguel in whatever you need," Helena said sincerely. Anna, sensing Helena's genuine effort, decided to accept her help. "Thank you, Helena. We're all learning and growing together. The important thing is that we're here for each other." Over time, Anna's house became a real center of support and hope for the community. The meetings continued to bring new stories of overcoming, and Anna's family grew in love and unity. Every day was a new opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, and Anna knew that despite all the difficulties, she had found her true purpose. As the years went by, Anna's project consolidated itself as a fundamental pillar in the community. Little Sophia grew up surrounded by love and care, developing a cheerful and curious personality. Pedro, now a young teenager, was increasingly committed to community activities, inspired by the determination and compassion of his mother and Miguel. Anna, reflecting on everything she had achieved, felt a deep sense of gratitude. She knew that her journey had been marked by challenges and pain, but also by moments of great joy and overcoming. Each life story touched by her project was a testimony to the power of love and solidarity. During one of these reflections, Anna was approached by Carla, one of the first women to be helped by her project. Carla was now one of the most active community leaders, dedicating herself to helping other women find strength and hope. "Anna, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but you've changed my life. Thanks to you, I found the strength to fight and win. I want to thank you for everything and say that I'm here to support any new idea you have," said Carla, gratitude in her eyes. Anna responded with emotion. "Carla, seeing you and so many other women overcoming your challenges is the greatest reward I could ask for. We are stronger together, and I have an idea that I'd like to share with all of you." Anna's idea was to expand the project to include a community center dedicated to offering courses and workshops, as well as psychological and legal support services. She knew that demand was growing, and that many more people could benefit from a more structured space. Miguel, always by Anna's side, enthusiastically supported the idea. "You're always thinking about how to help more people, Anna. Let's make it happen. I'm with you every step of the way." With the help of Laura, Carla, and many other community members, Anna started a campaign to raise funds and find a suitable location for the new community center. The response from the community was impressive. People of all ages and backgrounds came together to support the cause, donating time, money, and resources. Lucas, now an active member of the project, also contributed significantly, using his legal skills to help formalize the creation of the center and ensure that everything complied with the law. He and Anna had found a new form of collaboration, based on respect and the common goal of helping others. Helena, transformed by the experience and by living with Anna's family, dedicated herself to coordinating volunteers and organizing fundraising events. She became a loved and respected figure in the community, showing that real change was possible for everyone. After months of collective effort, the community center was inaugurated in an emotional ceremony. Anna, with tears in her eyes, gave a speech of thanks, highlighting the power of unity and solidarity. Today, we are inaugurating not just a building, but a symbol of hope and strength. This center is a testament to what we can achieve when we unite for the greater good. Thank you to everyone who has made this possible. Together, we will continue to transform lives, said Anna, her heart full of gratitude. The inauguration of the center marked the beginning of a new phase for Anna's project. With more resources and space, they were able to help even more people, offering training courses, psychological support, and legal assistance. The community flourished, and Anna, Miguel, and their family felt more fulfilled than ever, knowing that they were making a difference in the world. With the community center up and running, the lives of Anna, Miguel, and their children took on a new rhythm. The house, now more than ever, was a haven of love, hard work, and fulfilled dreams. Sophia, who had already started school, proved to be a curious and empathetic child, always wanting to help out at the center's events alongside her brother Pedro. Pedro, who was about to graduate from high school, had decided to follow in Anna and Miguel's footsteps, dreaming of studying psychology to continue his community work. He was an example of dedication and compassion, inspiring other young people in the community to get involved and make a difference. Miguel, as well as continuing his work as a bricklayer, dedicated many hours to the center, teaching carpentry and construction courses, helping people to acquire practical skills that could transform their lives. Anna, on the other hand, was always busy, dividing her time between running the center, supporting classes, and of course her family. On one of these busy days, Anna was surprised by an unexpected visit. Her great-aunt, Donna Helena, an elderly woman with an indomitable spirit, appeared at the door of the community center carrying a suitcase full of old documents. "My dear Anna, it's about time you passed these on. They are diaries and letters from your mother and our family, telling stories you may not know," said Donna Helena with a fond smile. Anna, curious and moved, began to explore the documents. The letters and diaries revealed stories of struggle, love, and overcoming from past generations, showing that resilience and compassion have always been part of her family's essence. These stories inspired Anna to create a new wing in the community center, dedicated to preserving and sharing the community's history and culture. These stories are part of who we are, and we must preserve and learn from them. Let's create a space where everyone can learn about and be inspired by the stories of our families, Anna told Miguel, as they organized the documents. The new wing of the community center has become a success, attracting the attention not only of local residents, but also of schools and researchers interested in the rich history of the region. The life stories of unknown ancestors touched the hearts of everyone who read them, creating a link between the past and the present. During one of the exhibitions, Anna found a diary that mentioned a long-forgotten family secret, an old rural property that had been left as an inheritance, but which no one in the family had claimed. Intrigued, Anna decided to investigate further. With the help of Miguel, Lucas, and the resources of the community center, Anna discovered that the property was located in a nearby rural area and was still registered in her mother's name. The discovery brought up a new possibility, expanding the community project to include outdoor activities and sustainability programs. Imagine the possibilities, Miguel. We can create a space where people can learn about sustainable agriculture, spend time in nature, and continue to create unforgettable memories, said Anna, excited about the idea. Miguel, sharing Anna's excitement, began planning the renovations needed to turn the property into an outdoor activity center. Lucas, now fully integrated into the project, offered his help to deal with the legal and administrative aspects. The family, together with the community, united once again to make this new dream a reality. The activities at the community center continued to grow, and the new property promised to be a space of renewal and learning for everyone. With the new rural property integrated into the community project, Ana and Miguel dedicated themselves to transforming the place into a true sanctuary for learning and connecting with nature. The previously abandoned land began to come to life with community gardens, hiking trails, and communal areas. The inauguration of the new space was a remarkable event, bringing together community members, volunteers, and supporters of the project. Ana gave an emotional speech, emphasizing the importance of reconnecting people with the land and nature. This space is an extension of our work at the community center. Here we want everyone to find peace, learn about sustainability, and feel part of something bigger. The earth gives us so much, and it's our duty to take care of it and learn from it, said Ana, her heart full of gratitude. Miguel, alongside Ana, led the visitors on a tour of the new facilities, showing them the vegetable gardens, the living areas, and the trails. The children, including Sofia and Pedro, were especially excited about the possibilities of exploring nature and learning about gardening and caring for the environment. As the months went by, the new space became a meeting point for various activities. Sustainable agriculture workshops, wellness retreats, and educational programs for children and young people were held regularly. Pedro, now determined to pursue a career in psychology with a focus on outdoor therapy, began to develop specific programs to help young people in vulnerable situations. I feel that we can make a big difference in the lives of these young people, helping them to reconnect with nature and find a purpose, Pedro told Ana during one of their long conversations about the future of the project. Ana, proud to see her son following in her footsteps, enthusiastically supported every idea and initiative. Laura, always present and involved, helped organize the events and coordinate the volunteers, ensuring that everything went according to plan. Lucas, who had become a respected figure in the community, continued to contribute significantly. He helped resolve legal and bureaucratic issues, as well as offering legal advice to project participants. Helena, who had reconciled with Ana and her family, also found her place in the new space. She dedicated herself to teaching traditional cooking, sharing old recipes and stories that delighted everyone. Her presence brought a sense of continuity and connection with the past, further enriching everyone's experience. In one of these workshops, Helena was teaching how to make homemade bread when a young participant, Maria, approached and began to share her story. Maria, who had grown up in an orphanage and faced many challenges, found a new home and a new family in the community project. Helena, I never had someone to teach me these things. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and your time with us, said Maria, with tears in her eyes. Helena, touched by Maria's sincerity, replied, Darling, we're all here to learn from each other. You're part of this family now, and we'll always have something to learn and share. The bond between the project participants grew stronger every day, creating a network of support and solidarity that transcended any challenge. Ana, Miguel, and everyone involved in the project knew they were building something lasting and meaningful, a true community of love and respect. As the community project thrived, Ana began to realize that its impact went beyond what she had initially imagined. The stories of transformation and overcoming inspired other communities to follow suit, and soon there were invitations for Ana to share her experience at conferences and events. During one of these conferences, Ana was approached by a representative of a large international NGO dedicated to women's empowerment and community development. He was impressed by Ana's work and invited her to take part in a global project aimed at replicating her community center model in other parts of the world. Ana, your work is inspiring. We want to take this approach to other places, where people can also benefit from a space of support and learning. Would you be willing to help us? The representative asked enthusiastically. Ana, surprised and honored by the invitation, decided to accept the challenge. It would be an honor to share our experience and help create more spaces of hope and transformation around the world, she replied with a smile. Miguel, always supportive of Ana, was also enthusiastic about the idea. "Let's do this together, Anna. We can take our message and our work to places that need it as much as we did one day," he said, holding her hand affectionately. With the NGO's support, Anna began traveling to different countries, meeting communities and sharing her knowledge and experience. She led workshops, helped create new community centers, and inspired women around the world to believe in themselves and their power to transform. On one of these trips, Anna met a woman called Amina, who was leading a group of women in a small village in Africa. Amina was fighting to create a safe space for the women of the village where they could learn new skills and find support. "Anna, your story has given me the strength to believe that we can do it here too. We need guidance and support, but I know we can transform our lives," Amina said with determination. Anna, touched by Amina's courage, dedicated herself to helping her create a community center in the village. With the help of the NGO and the local community, the center opened and quickly became a vital meeting place for the women of the region. Back in Brazil, Anna continued to lead the community project with the same passion and dedication. The rural center, now fully operational, offered a wide range of activities and programs that benefited the entire community. Anna's family also continued to grow and prosper, with Pedro preparing to start college and Sofia exploring her own passions and talents. Helena, now fully integrated into the new family dynamic, had become a devoted and loving grandmother. She spent hours teaching Sofia how to cook, telling old stories, and passing on the wisdom of past generations. Lucas, who had found a new purpose in helping with the project, finally achieved the inner peace he had been searching for. He completely reconciled with Anna and Miguel, finding a new way to contribute and make a difference. Laura, who had always been by Anna's side, remained her closest friend and confidant. They often reflected on the journey they had traveled and the achievements they had made together. "Look how much we've done, Anna. Who would have thought that that small house inherited from your mother would bring us here?" said Laura, overcome with emotion. "It's been a long journey, Laura, but every step has been worth it, and we still have much more to do," replied Anna with a smile full of hope. With the expansion of the community project and its international activities, Anna found herself constantly challenged to balance her family responsibilities and her professional commitments. Miguel, always a solid support, helped to maintain the balance, ensuring that the family remained united and happy. One day, while proofreading some documents at the community center, Anna received an unexpected visit. It was a young journalist called Rafael, who had heard about the project and wanted to write a detailed story about the impact of Anna's work in the community and beyond. "Anna, your work is a real inspiration. I want to share your story with the world, to show how one person can make such a difference," Rafael said enthusiastically. Anna, a little surprised but also flattered, accepted the proposal. "If our story can inspire more people to help their communities, I'll be happy to share it," she replied. Rafael spent several weeks accompanying Anna, Miguel, and the community center staff, observing the activities closely and interviewing the participants. He was impressed by the diversity of life stories transformed by the project and by Anna and Miguel's tireless dedication. In one of these interviews, Rafael spoke to Teresa, one of the project's first beneficiaries, who was now leading one of the handicraft workshops. "Anna and Miguel gave me a new chance in life. Not only did they help me overcome my difficulties, but they also inspired me to help others," said an emotional Teresa. Rafael also interviewed Lucas and Helena, who shared their own journeys of redemption and growth. "At first, I didn't understand the value of what Anna was doing, but when I saw the transformation in people and in myself, I realized that this work is essential," Lucas confessed. Helena, for her part, spoke about the importance of family and community. "I've learned that love and support are the most valuable things we can offer each other, and that's what Anna and Miguel do every day," she said with a smile. The article written by Rafael was published in a major national magazine, bringing even more visibility to the work of Anna and her team. The story touched many hearts and inspired people across the country to become more actively involved in their own communities. With the new wave of support and interest, the community center received a number of donations and partnership offers. Anna and Miguel decided to use these funds to further expand the project, offering new courses and programs focused on sustainable development and environmental education. In addition, Anna was invited to take part in a series of lectures and workshops at various universities and organizations around the country. At each event, she shared her story, highlighting the importance of resilience, compassion, and community action. During one of these talks, Anna was approached by a young student called Julia, who was deeply inspired by her story. "Anna, I want to follow in your footsteps and create a community project in my town. Can you help me?" asked Julia with determination. Anna, seeing the reflection of herself in Julia, offered all the support she needed. "Of course, Julia. Let's work together so that you can take this idea forward. I'm here to help in any way I can," she said with an encouraging smile. Over time, Anna became a mentor to Julia and many other young women who wanted to make a difference in their communities. She knew that each new project she started was an extension of her own mission, spreading seeds of change and hope throughout the country. With the success and expansion of the community project, Anna and Miguel decided to celebrate the achievements and further strengthen the bonds of the community. They organized a big celebration event in the rural center, inviting all the participants, volunteers, and supporters of the project. The event, dubbed the Festival of Hope, promised to be a celebration full of activities, cultural performances, and moments of reflection and gratitude. Anna, always dedicated to detail, worked tirelessly to ensure that everything was perfect. Miguel and Pedro, along with other volunteers, helped set up the tents, prepare the food, and organize the activities. On the day of the festival, the country estate was vibrant and full of life. Whole families arrived to take part in the festivities, bringing with them an atmosphere of joy and camaraderie. The children ran and played in the fields, while the adults explored the various workshops and presentations. Anna, thrilled to see so many people gathered, took to the main stage to kick off the festival. "Welcome to the Festival of Hope. Today we celebrate not only the achievements of our project, but also the strength and resilience of each and every one of you. This is a day to remember that together we can overcome any challenge and build a better future," she said, her voice full of emotion. The first presentation was a traditional dance show, followed by a series of musical performances highlighting the community's cultural richness. Teresa, now a talented artisan, organized an exhibition of handicrafts, showcasing the incredible work done by the project's participants. In one of the tents, Lucas and Helena ran a cooking workshop, teaching traditional recipes and sharing old stories with the participants. "Food brings us together and connects us with our roots. It's an honor to be able to share this with all of you," said Helena, with a warm smile. Pedro, now a confident and dedicated young adult, was leading a tree planting activity with the children. "Every tree we plant today is a symbol of hope and a sustainable future. Let's take care of our land and leave a legacy for generations to come," he explained enthusiastically. As the festival went on, Anna and Miguel circulated among the participants, chatting, laughing, and sharing special moments. In one of these moments, Anna was approached by Julia, the young student who had decided to follow in her footsteps. Julia was accompanied by a group of friends, all eager to learn more about starting a community project. "Anna, we want to start something similar in our town. We came here to learn and be inspired by your work," said Julia, her eyes shining with enthusiasm. Anna, moved by the group's enthusiasm, took the time to share her experience and offer practical advice. "You have the power to make a difference. Start small but with a big heart. Focus on the needs of your community and work together. I'm here to help you with whatever you need," she said with an encouraging smile. The festival continued until sunset, culminating in a ceremony of thanks around a large bonfire. Anna, Miguel, and everyone present gathered in a circle, holding lit candles in honor of the achievements and challenges overcome. Today we celebrate not only our victories, but also the journey that has brought us this far. Each and every one of you is a vital part of this project, and together we will continue to build a future of hope and solidarity," said an emotional Anna, as the candles lit up the smiling faces around her. The Festival of Hope was a resounding success, strengthening community ties and inspiring everyone to continue working together for a better future. Anna, Miguel, and their family felt more fulfilled than ever, knowing that they were making a lasting difference in the lives of so many people. The success of the Festival of Hope had a lasting impact on the community and beyond. The event not only strengthened local ties but also attracted national attention, with several news stories highlighting the work of Anna and her team. The visibility brought new partnerships and resources, allowing the community project to continue to grow and expand. Anna, always looking for new ways to help, decided to implement a mentoring program for young people in the community. The aim was to provide guidance and support to teenagers and young adults, helping them to find their paths and develop their skills and talents. Pedro, now a university student in psychology, led the program with enthusiasm. "I want to give back to the community everything I've received. This mentoring program is a way to help other young people find their purpose and overcome the challenges they face," he said, excited about the new initiative. The first class of the mentoring program was made up of 10 young people, each with a unique story and different challenges. Anna and Pedro worked together to create a comprehensive curriculum that included personal development workshops, motivational talks, and hands-on activities. Among the young people mentored was Felipe, a shy and introverted boy who had lost his parents in a car accident. Felipe was struggling to find his place in the world and felt lost in the midst of difficulties. Pedro, upon meeting him, immediately realized Felipe's hidden potential. "Felipe, we all have our own challenges, but we also have strengths that we don't always realize. I want to help you discover those strengths and find your way," said Pedro, with an encouraging smile. With the support of Pedro and the other mentors, Felipe began to open up and explore his interests. He discovered a passion for music and started attending guitar lessons offered at the community center. Gradually, his confidence grew, and he began to get more actively involved in the project's activities. Meanwhile, Anna continued to lead the community center with the same passion and dedication as always. She worked tirelessly to ensure that all the community's needs were met and that each person had access to the resources and support they needed. One day, during a visit to the rural center, Anna received news that left her ecstatic. She had been nominated for a National Community Leadership Award, recognizing her significant impact on the lives of so many people. The nomination was an honor and confirmation that her work was making a real difference. "This is incredible, Anna. You deserve this recognition. Your work has inspired so many people and changed so many lives," said Laura, thrilled to hear the news. Anna, always modest, replied, "This award is for all of us, Laura. I couldn't have done any of this without the support and dedication of every single person involved in the project." The award ceremony was held in an elegant conference room, attended by community leaders, activists, and representatives of organizations from all over the country. Anna, accompanied by Miguel, Pedro, Sofia, and Laura, felt deeply honored and grateful. When the time came to receive the award, Anna took to the stage, overcome with emotion. "This award is not just for me, but for everyone who has believed in and dedicated themselves to our community project. Every story of overcoming, every life transformed is a testimony to the power of love and solidarity. Together, we will continue to build a better future for everyone," she said, with tears of gratitude. The award not only brought more recognition to the project, but also inspired new collaborations and initiatives. Anna and her team received offers of support from various organizations and individuals, allowing the community center to further expand its programs and reach more people. With the new boost in recognition and resources, Anna and her team planned a series of new programs for the community center. One of the most ambitious initiatives was the creation of an entrepreneurship course aimed at women in the community, helping them to develop their skills and create their own business opportunities. Laura, who had experience in management and finance, was invited to lead the course. She accepted enthusiastically, knowing the importance of empowering local women and giving them the tools they needed to achieve economic independence. "It may seem difficult at first, but with determination and support, any one of you can turn an idea into a successful business," said Laura, encouraging the course participants. The classes began to attract a diverse group of women, each with a unique idea and the desire to make a difference in their lives. Among them was Marta, a single mother who dreamed of opening a bakery to support her children. Marta had always had a talent for cooking, but had never had the opportunity to turn her passion into a business. With Laura's guidance and the support of the community center, Marta learned about business planning, marketing, and financial management. She also received a small interest-free loan, part of a revolving fund set up to support local women entrepreneurs. Marta worked hard, applying what she had learned in class. Within a few months, she managed to open her bakery, which quickly became popular in the community. "I never imagined I could do this on my own. The course and the support I received changed my life," said an emotional Marta at the opening of her bakery. Marta's success has inspired other women to follow in her footsteps, and the entrepreneurship course has become one of the community center's most popular initiatives. Anna and Laura, seeing the positive impact, decided to expand the program to include individual mentoring and specialized workshops. Meanwhile, Miguel continued to lead the carpentry and construction courses, helping many people to acquire valuable skills that they could use to improve their lives. Pedro, with his focus on psychology and outdoor therapy, developed a mental well-being program that combined activities in nature with mindfulness techniques and emotional support. Sophia, now a curious and talented teenager, began to get more involved in the community center's activities. She showed a particular interest in visual arts and started organizing art workshops for children and young people, helping them to express their emotions and creativity. "I want the children to have a space to express themselves and find joy in art, just like I did," Sophia told Anna as they organized the materials for one of the workshops. Every day, the community center flourished, becoming a true beacon of hope and transformation. The stories of success and overcoming continued to multiply, showing the lasting impact of Anna and her team's work. However, life still held surprises and challenges. One day, while going through some old documents, Anna found a letter from her mother that she had never read before. The letter contained words of love and wisdom, as well as a surprising secret. There was a small property in a neighboring town that her mother had bought, but had never had the chance to visit. Curious and moved, Anna decided to investigate the property. With the help of Miguel, Lucas, and Laura, she took a trip to the neighboring town to find out more about the place. When they arrived, they found a charming little house surrounded by a beautiful garden, seemingly abandoned, but full of potential. "This is a new opportunity, Anna. We can turn this place into another space for the community, perhaps a retreat house or an arts center," Miguel suggested, his eyes shining with enthusiasm. Anna, touched by her mother's legacy, agreed. "Let's do it. This is one more way to honor her memory and continue our work of transformation and hope." The discovery of the new property brought a new project to Anna and her team, and together they began planning the revitalization of the site, bringing even more opportunities and hope to the community and beyond. The discovery of the new property brought a renewed sense of purpose to Anna and her team. They decided to transform the charming cottage and its garden into a retreat and arts center, where people could find peace, inspiration, and the opportunity to reconnect with nature and themselves. The first steps were to clean and restore the property. Miguel led the renovation work with the help of volunteers from the community. Anna and Sophia dedicated themselves to planning the garden, transforming it into a space of beauty and tranquility. As they worked, Anna reflected on her mother's words in the letter. She always had a vision of the future. She always believed in the importance of creating spaces where people could grow and heal, Anna thought, with a smile on her face. As the months passed, the property began to come to life. The garden blossomed with a variety of plants and flowers carefully chosen by Anna and Sophia. The house was renovated, keeping its original charm, but with modern touches that made it welcoming and functional. When the Retreat and Arts Center was finally ready, Anna and her team organized a special inauguration, inviting the community and supporters to celebrate the new space. The ceremony was marked by moving speeches, artistic performances, and a general feeling of accomplishment and hope. "This place is a dream come true, a legacy that we continue in honor of my mother. May all who come here find peace, inspiration, and a new beginning," said Anna with tears in her eyes as she cut the inaugural ribbon. The center quickly became a haven for artists, writers, and anyone looking for a quiet space for reflection and creativity. Art workshops, wellness retreats, and cultural events were held regularly, attracting participants from far and wide. Sophia, with her talent for the visual arts, began leading painting and sculpture workshops, helping children and adults to explore their creativity. Pedro, now a psychology graduate, developed outdoor therapy and mindfulness programs, taking advantage of the serenity of the garden. "This place is magical, Anna. You've created a real sanctuary of peace and creativity," said Laura, moved during a visit to the center. Anna, always modest, replied, "This was only possible with the help of all of you. This is a joint effort, and each person who has contributed has brought a piece of themselves to this place." While the retreat and art center was thriving, Anna received an unexpected visit. Young journalist Julia, who had been inspired by Anna's story to start her own community project, came to ask for advice on how to deal with the challenges she was facing. "Anna, your work has inspired me, but I'm finding it very difficult to move my project forward." "I need guidance," said Julia with a tone of desperation. Anna, remembering her own struggles at the beginning, offered her unconditional support. "Julia, we all face challenges, but the key is to never give up. Let's work together to find solutions and make your project thrive." With Anna's guidance, Julia managed to overcome the obstacles and strengthen her community project, becoming an inspiring leader in her own town. The relationship between Anna and Julia turned into a strong friendship, showing the power of mutual support and solidarity. Looking back on all that had been achieved, Anna felt a deep sense of gratitude. Her life, marked by challenges and overcoming, had become an example of resilience and love. The community center, the retreat and arts center, and the countless lives touched by her work were testimonies that, with determination and compassion, it was possible to transform the world. As the retreat and arts center flourished, Anna felt more and more fulfilled. The connection with nature, art, and the community created a cycle of inspiration and renewal. However, an unexpected letter brought a new twist to her life. The letter was from a lawyer representing an international historic preservation organization. They had discovered that Anna's property had significant historical value and proposed a partnership to preserve and promote local history. "Miss Anna, we have been impressed by the work you have done in your community. We believe that your property has great historical value, and we would like to collaborate to preserve and promote this legacy," the letter said. Intrigued and enthusiastic about the proposal, Anna decided to meet with the organization's representatives. During the meeting, they explained that the property was part of an ancient trade route and that there were historical remains that could be explored and preserved. "Anna, your property is a historical treasure. We want to help turn this place into a center for education and preservation, where people can learn about our history and culture," the representative said enthusiastically. Anna, seeing the opportunity to further expand the impact of her work, accepted the proposal. "It will be an honor to collaborate with you. Let's work together to preserve and share this history with future generations," she replied with a smile. The new partnership brought a series of exciting projects. Archaeological excavations have begun on the property, revealing ancient artifacts that tell stories of the region. Exhibitions and educational tours were organized, attracting visitors from all over. Meanwhile, the Retreat and Arts Center continued to offer its regular programs, now enriched by the new historical dimension. Art workshops began to incorporate elements of local history, allowing participants to connect with the past in a creative way. Pedro, always interested in new forms of therapy, began to use history and archaeology as therapeutic tools. He developed programs where participants could explore local history as a form of healing and self-discovery. Exploring the past can help us better understand who we are and find a sense of continuity and belonging, Pedro explained during one of the sessions. Sophia, inspired by the new historical findings, created a series of artworks depicting the history of the region. Her exhibitions attracted a lot of attention, highlighting her talent and the depth of her connection with the place. Miguel, always by Anna's side, helped coordinate the new projects, ensuring that everything ran smoothly. His practical skills and spirit of solidarity continued to be key to the center's success. The local community also became actively involved, taking part in the excavations, exhibitions, and educational activities. The sense of pride and belonging grew every day, further strengthening the bonds between people. On one of these afternoons, as Anna walked through the renovated garden, she reflected on how much her life had changed since she decided to preserve her mother's house. The journey had been full of challenges, but each obstacle overcome only strengthened her resolve. Laura, who had always been by Anna's side, approached with a smile. "You've managed to turn this place into something very special, Anna. It's incredible to see everything you've achieved." "I couldn't have done any of this without you, Laura, and without Miguel, Pedro, Sofia, and everyone else who has believed in and supported this dream. We're a team, a family," Anna replied gratefully. As the afternoon turned into evening, Anna felt a deep sense of peace. She knew that the journey would continue, full of new challenges and possibilities. But she was ready to face whatever came, with love, courage, and the certainty that together they could continue to transform the world. With the partnership established and the local history being explored and preserved, the Retreat and Art Center became a cultural and educational reference point. The community felt increasingly connected to its past, and a sense of belonging and pride grew among the residents. Anna, always looking for new ways to contribute, began to think about how to integrate the history of the estate with teaching in local schools. She believed that children should know and value the history of their region from an early age. She presented the idea to the local school board, proposing an educational program that would include visits to the center, interactive workshops, and school projects based on local history. The proposal was enthusiastically received, and the program was soon implemented. Children need to understand where they come from in order to know where they are going. "This program will help them build a strong identity connected to their roots," explained Anna during a meeting with the school principals. The program was an immediate success. Visits to the Retreat and Art Center became an expected part of the school curriculum. The children took part in simulated excavations, historical art workshops, and educational tours that brought local history to life. Sofia, with her artistic talent, developed special activities for the children, helping them to create their own interpretations of history through art. "I want them to see history as something alive and exciting, something they can touch and transform with their own hands," she said, while guiding a group of students through a painting workshop. Pedro, using his skills in psychology, created special sessions to help the children reflect on their own family histories and how they connected to the larger history of the community. "Understanding our personal and collective history can give us a sense of purpose and identity. This is fundamental to emotional well-being," he explained. Meanwhile, Anna continued to expand the community center's programs, now integrating the historical elements discovered on the property more deeply. She organized talks and workshops with historians, archaeologists, and artists, creating an environment of continuous learning. Laura, always at Anna's side, helped organize these events, ensuring that everything ran smoothly. "More and more we see how our history can inspire and educate. It's wonderful to be part of that," she said during one of the events. Miguel, with his practical skills and tireless spirit, continued to lead the work of maintaining and improving the facilities. He also began offering restoration and preservation workshops, teaching valuable skills to the community. "Preserving the past is a way of honoring those who came before us. And by teaching these skills, we are ensuring that these traditions live on," Miguel explained, while demonstrating restoration techniques. Every day, Anna felt more fulfilled and grateful. Her vision of a space that combined history, art, and community had become a reality, surpassing her boldest expectations. She knew that the work would never end, but she was ready to continue, always with the same passion and dedication. One day, during one of her school visits, Anna found an old letter hidden in one of the restored pieces of furniture. The letter, written by a former owner of the property, contained words of wisdom and hope, expressing a wish that the place would always be a haven of peace and learning. Anna read the letter aloud to Miguel and Sofia, feeling a deep connection with the past. "It's incredible to think that in some way we are fulfilling the wishes of those who came before us. This place was always meant to be a sanctuary of hope and transformation," she said, moved. With the letter in mind, Anna decided to create a memorial in the Retreat and Art Center, dedicating a special space to honor the memory of all those who have contributed to the history of the property. The memorial would be a symbol of continuity, reminding everyone that history is a living part of who we are. The inauguration of the memorial was a moving event, bringing the community together and celebrating the legacy of past generations. Anna, Miguel, Sofia, Pedro, Laura, and everyone involved felt a deep sense of gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose. As she looked to the future, Anna knew that her journey was far from over. There was always more to learn, more to preserve, and more to share. But with love, courage, and the strength of a united community, she was ready to continue transforming the world one step at a time. With the memorial inaugurated and the integration of local history into the community center's activities, Anna felt that a new chapter was beginning. The community was stronger and more united than ever, and the sense of belonging was palpable at every event and activity. Anna and her team began planning the next big project, the creation of an annual festival celebrating the culture, history, and art of the region. The festival, dubbed the Roots Festival, would be an opportunity to bring the community together, celebrate their achievements, and inspire new generations to continue the work of preservation and transformation. Miguel, always the pillar of support, led the logistical organization of the festival, while Anna and Laura took care of the programming and partnerships. Pedro and Sofia also contributed, developing specific activities for children and young people, ensuring that everyone had the chance to take part. This festival will be a celebration of everything we've built together. We're going to show the world what our community can do when it unites around a common goal, said Anna at one of the planning meetings. The day of the festival arrived in an atmosphere of excitement and anticipation. The country estate was decorated with colorful flags, craft and local food stalls, and stages for artistic performances. The community turned out in force, eager to take part in the activities and celebrate their culture. The festival began with a traditional dance presentation, followed by a series of musical performances highlighting the cultural diversity of the region. The children, led by Sofia, presented a play telling the story of the estate, delighting everyone present. Pedro organized outdoor mindfulness sessions, helping people to reconnect with nature and find inner peace. Laura coordinated an entrepreneurship fair where the women who had taken part in the entrepreneurship course were able to exhibit and sell their products. Marta, now a successful bakery owner, was beaming as she sold her bread and sweets. This festival is proof of everything we have achieved together. I'm very grateful to be part of this community, she said with a smile. During the afternoon, Anna was invited to the main stage to talk about the journey of the community project and the meaning of the festival. With a heart full of emotion, she shared her vision and gratitude. Today we celebrate not only our roots but also our ability to grow and flourish together. Each of you is a vital part of this story, and together we will continue to build a future of hope and transformation, she said, her voice firm and full of pride. The highlight of the festival was a tree planting ceremony, symbolizing the community's continued growth and lasting legacy. Each family planted a tree, leaving a tangible mark of their participation and commitment. As the sun went down, Anna, Miguel, and their children reflected on everything they had achieved. The journey had been long and full of challenges, but the result was a testament to the power of resilience and community love. Anna felt a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. She knew that, although there was always more to do, the work they had started was already making a lasting difference to many people's lives. And that was just the beginning. With the festival over and the community united in celebration, Anna and Miguel looked to the future with renewed hope and determination. Together, and with the support of everyone around them, they were ready to continue transforming the world, one step at a time. The story of Anna and her community is a powerful reminder that even in the most difficult circumstances, courage, compassion, and unity can create a lasting impact and transform lives in unimaginable ways. And so, with hearts full of love and hope, they have continued to walk their path, inspiring future generations to do the same.